So thank you. And I think I would recommend to DOE, especially, I'm an ally, even though people think I can Latina times, but I'm an ally. You have to gauge it a different way. Just translating so very dry in that community. I would say, I can't like Claire keeps hearing the same thing over and over for years. I do think the urban agriculture intersection is the way to get the Latino community involved, right? Not just like, here the inspection, here the thing, right? Oh God, like I got all kinds of vegetables, plants being grown all over district. I don't know what we have going on. It's fun. And all versions, animals, and different things. They're like an intersect of like living in an urban setting and wanting to bring roots of agriculture to that setting, that like you would get a lot more participation and interest on how do we get urban agriculture. Not just in a district like, for the immigrant community that enjoys going and having their own food access right near them. And I think you'd see like different engagement from the Latino community in particular. I can't speak for, I can speak on one that, for the Don't district, you don't live like you get it, it's a little high. So I live 2 Sterling Park, so I live with a majority Latino community every day, and said I think that would be something that would engage my neighbors in a more profound way. And so if you think of that, and collaborate with Mr. See it, it's from the that'd be so conservation, just find like an immigrant or agriculture or interest program. I am pushing. I don't know where we're with Park Library. Some have been pushing libraries, some which all impact you all is make library a rooftop so that there can actually like urban agriculture classes and things like that. But things are a bit away. But if you could think about that, appreciate it.
No, most definitely. Thanks so much. Second part with respect to the per line and tree canopy. If you can let know more information of those concerns, we will work with Wilmot and us as partners. We do have a sustainability division, and we're currently beautificating and tree planting something with our agency right now. We will definitely take over that area and do the very best we can to reforestation and planting trees.
So do you guys like already talk to like Mr. What's his name, Mr. Riggs and or Biggie? He's the engineer like classes. He's on our board. Yes. Do you guys already have a relationship, or you us to catch you the per line people?
Either or, could just if possible. So
I'll send an email in there. Just know, I just hard for like a council member to be like, okay, purple line's built. What do y'all going to treat? Like, feel like it needs to be work to solve and plan. Like at least for me, like Mr. Chippy too, I've seen like DE presence in the Pawaiian Coalition. I'm saying you might have it like the apartment parts coming soon, and that would include your college in Montgomery County and the whole long. And so I just don't know where at. I'll put everything now, but that would be great. And I just don't think it can be on council for to say, there are these after your students. I think you all should already be on them or get on them so that you have a plan by 2027, 28, 2027. We're good to go. Okay.
Thank you. Sure.
My flooding question.
Sorry.
My flooding question on incentivized development. Read
One answer.
I want to know.
Fisher, interested in your perspective on
My first one.
floodplain. Around DOD area, there's a lot of floodplains. Basically, more transit development to encourage more people to use transit, near transit, and walk. How do we address that?
Or just incentive. Like I would love like sometimes like council members, not that we make up bills, sometimes we do, and so we get bill idea. It's like I don't feel in my year I've seen like DOE top like this bill going to help the development community develop more in a DOD. Y'all need to pass this thing. That's what honestly like schools.
Yeah.
I feel like I forgot.
I think some of that is, we had park and planning, and that's also sort of in their realm. So, but we do need to talk, collaborate, and
okay. No, not from park planning. I don't think anybody in the English ever been like, you need to pass this so we have brains in the.
So, do you have any thoughts or response?
We'll continue to work park planning with
Okay.
return per service and other services.
Yeah, my thing about the council, like sometimes I'll agree, disagree, whatever, but you can't be mad at people having ideas and I guess the all the industries, but you come with it. You never come with me. So I don't understand what's happening with Tarkin and DA that you're not saying. Council, we need this for success. I'd be real open. I've never signed yours. So I would love to see that. Thanks, Mr. I'm done.
Thank you, Ms. Fisher. It's a lot of questions, we have a lot of work to do at on many fronts. So I have a few questions. The first one I want to talk about is dovetail a little bit with the line discussion that Mr. brought up. But this chart on this page, the community-wide emission reduction progress. So several things. There's a few questions around them. We'll just dive. Number one, do we projections, future projections from here, like the trend we're going on? Do you have it projections of where we may go? So number one, just note that, write that down, talk about that. I see that from 2020 to 2023, pretty much flat, and I think there was a reduction from 2012 to 2020. I suspect, I don't know, but I suspect that some of that had to do with the COVID effect of people working from home. I know transportation is building, but especially transportation seems to be the biggest driver of emissions, at least now, not in 2005, but now it is. And so, I'm sorry, I'm making a few questions at once, but what is your strategy to reduce the transportation impact? Because that is going, and that goes to the heart of transit development, alternative, public transportation. And we eliminated the bus fares on the bus, the county bus. Hopefully that will help. But coming in a couple of years, we need to be working to make sure you can get to and from Purple Line and it's efficient, and we promote before it opens and have shade for people who are otherwise aren't going to use it as much as they should. They all should. So, let me stop there. Those are questions. If you could answer those.
Yes, thank you for your question. So your first question regards predictions on, increase or decrease of community, on a national and global scale, greenhouse gas emissions. That's the trend from because of the pandemic. And then I also want to say one of the main reasons why the emissions have decreased in the similar across different municipalities and counties across Maryland and in other parts of the country as well is because the grid is getting cleaner. So as the grid gets cleaner, we use more clean energy, fossil fuel use go down. It's a big part of it. Also, increase electric coalition as well. So the two just there. As far as decreasing transportations, and you've hit on the head, increasing development in OSTDs, also extending adoption in of the IRA incentive to be taken away, finding issue of innovative solutions to grid EV adoption as well as EV infrastructure. And go back to one of our goals this year is to measure vehicle miles traveled from employees so that we can better prepare as to what exactly those emissions are and come up with plans and policies and programs to encourage alternative modes of transportation.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I think these are all things. Of course, the flip side of encouraging more redevelopment in areas that near transit is discouraging small development further away because vehicle must travel, right? And if you live 2 miles away, you commute 40 miles, and that's if it's not an electric vehicle, it's putting so much CO2 out into the atmosphere every day. So that is a piece we need to tackle. I think there's no kind of for that as well. Also, to make sure that our communities are as walkable and as convenient as possible. Because pick this every day. Am I going to walk to the store? Am I going to drive to the store? Am I going to a trip plane? Or I'm going to all those things make a difference incrementally when it's all of us making those choices. So I see this as a transportation and land use problem. Primarily, there are things waste and other things go in that, of course, and forest tree removal, of course, it contributes to it as well. But those things, we have declared emissions like 22% in the next 5 years. Blue is the biggest, the transportation is the biggest space to make up the ground. So, I hope that we can also projections. Can we you can state a COG, but can we make those projections? Can we with COG to see if they can make projections, or can we engage someone make those projections? So we know, are we destined to be at the point in time to be flat, or increase or decrease? So in areas, because that tells us where we need focus.
Something we can certainly follow up with an act.
Okay, terrific, Mr. Noga. You look like you put your finger out for comment.
I was thinking about the build board of that. We with the efficiency standards coming, how much that going to help us?
Yeah, so my understanding, at least from working with our colleagues at OCS on the process, they go over the BEPS benchmarking, is the initial benchmarking of, I believe, 28 buildings that are 30,000 square feet and above have been completed. And now we are deciding which 3 buildings we are going to move forward with investment grade audit on. Investment grade audit will help us determine what energy efficiency measures are most beneficial for those 3 buildings to increase energy efficiency, and the others, the benchmarking will help inform what other buildings we need to target as well.
In the building, so you're looking at the private industry and how they're going to be things to their emissions.
Good question. We really poured FS first with the green fund. So with this private industry,
So would you be able to buildings subject to this? That's what you're going to monitor?
Yes, we have that under CS per. They have that list of 28.
That talking about across county should have access. DA should have access to what has to apply and react to DE.
we could look into the information.
To use for us if we're looking at this reduction. The reduction charts the county government. It's the county. So they're useful. It also makes a strong point that transportation is the largest, but second largest buildings, and they're the program to use the energy use. So I think it would be useful for us to be aware. And also, first, we have building owners that are concerned about their ability to pay for this. We need to make sure we assist them. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Noga. I guess the last comment I have is, are we done a scan of all the programs that are out there? I know that Maryland Energy Administration has a number of programs that help with public buildings and whatnot, and solar and others. I'm sure there's other sources out there. I hope that we can get a good list of, and then pursue that and see and help to who should be, what agencies should be applying, and have benchmarks on all that. So if you speak to that, please.
Yes, we're actually, so DOE and OES working collaboratively on MEA's upcoming local government energy modernization program, I guess it's called, which is a precedent $50 million that they're offering for counties in a block grant form for energy efficiency, renewables, and we are actively working with ODS developing an application that's due December 5th of the year.
Okay.
As well, Councilman Fisher mentioned working with library. Just met with folks over there, Mr. Winston, the CEO and president of the Mobile Library just a few days ago. They're very interested in sustainability. They just are waiting for their strategic plan to be finalized this year, and sustainability is a big part of that. So engaging them on several other upcoming MB grants. So we're keeping track of those.
And again, one of the other areas is energy efficiency grants. Several grants in the county. We're having discussions with DHC and others to make sure that we have a full understanding of eligibility requirements of that as well, and also make sure that different homes have the best inefficient rates they can see with respect to buying programs for those, the concession, RAS, and things of that nature.
Great. Well, yeah, it's important that DOE takes lead on things, and make sure everyone's aware of, and in fact follows through with going after those type of grants and implementation. We director of MEA, and I'd be happy to work with you on any of that if you need meetings or any meetings, anything that we can do with council to help with that. For we're here. I need to move on to the next presentation to know if you could.
I just reminded your question that I think Mr. Olden helped create solar tax credit,
Yes.
which I participated in 2007, and then we pulled that number, I think, to $500,000 a couple years ago. And the reason is a huge backlog. I was wondering who keeps track of that. And we're financed to some degree. Do we have a sense of how that program is working and what level of backlog we still have?
Last time I spoke with Director Allen at Office of Finance. The Office of Finance does oversee that. She indicated that there's still quite a long backlog, like years worth of, because it's there's so much money and so many people want that credit. So
Could you help with the backlog information?
I get out to Director Allen.
Thank you.
Thank you much for the presentation, and we look forward to implementation, and more discussion ahead. So thank you for your work. Yeah, thank you. Okay, next we have Water Partnership presentation. Tremoki, are you joining us here? Okay, and yeah, please come up. Mr. Jones, good to see you. Dehan, good to see you. Mr. Jen doesn't have a placard here. Everybody knows Mr. Jen. Okay, Mr. DeBattle, I think we just proceed. Let me turn this over to Dr. Mookie, Dr. Jones. Welcome. Glad to have you both all.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We are here in response to your request for update to the Water Partnership. I have with me Mr. Dehan, who is Associate Director for Stormwater, and Mr. Roland, who's a partner with the CWB. So, Jeff, I don't know how you.
Had a update request on the Water Partnership. We've been this partnership for the part 10 years, and we've done a very productive partnership, not just in terms of support to the commitment to the state or MPS summits for quality restoration, but well beyond that in terms of input and benefit to the county as a whole. Through workforce development, educating our students to count to our teacher program, and of course the methods that are performed on the water quality restoration program. The good partner, a adaptive partner, and we accomplished a tremendous amount of work for the benefit of the county as well as state and the into water quality restoration. So we're to be here today to provide you with an update of where we're today. A little background on the part of it, because they remember council that may not see at the time of the SEPS program, and there's evolution of the program since. So Mr. Roland Jones with Clean Water Partnership, Coastal Infrastructure Solutions, is there that overview, and respond to any questions that you have.
Terrific. Thank you. Ms. Jones.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman and committee. We'll start off with presentation.
Oh, what's that? Let's see. Yeah, we have it on our screen.
Okay, first slide. Okay, so we have an urban stormwater retrofit program. These are our values that are presented by our company. Listed on the slide also are some individuals on my co-workers as he the artist today. We also have two contractors that are minority county-based businesses that are in the audience today. It's a partnership. We believe very strongly in making sure that everyone's quick being part of the partnership. The value benefit we bring to the county that not only environmental, it's also economic efficiencies, community uplift, community engagement, and regulatory compliance. How does this get started, and what is the contractual structure of a program? We were the first community-based public-private partnership in the world created the direction of EPA. When the kickoff from the EPA came with a structure that works very well in terms of not only creating solutions for environmental issues, but also getting the community involved, making sure that the other aspects of benefit that could bring to the table. So 30-year contract that runs from 2015 to 2045, two aspects to contract: one is a master program agreement, and the other one is a master maintenance agreement. We are responsible for maintaining all of the devices that we put in the ground for a 30-year period. Ensures that you don't normally have a solution where you put something in the ground and you walk away with less than no contract. We wanted to make sure that there was maintenance on the devices that help create quality of life for the county for a great period of time. Obviously, the two parties are Georgia County Government and CIS, which creates the Clean Water Partnership. I want to explain something. Every Clean Water Partnership is a branding of the two relationship between the parties. One of the things that's very important to us is who we are. We are located across the street on Lots Drive. We invite all the members of the county council to go over and have a meet with us and take a look at how we go about doing the thing that we do. These are our partners in our ecosystem. We want to make sure that we give people credit. These are community-based businesses and other types of businesses and the types of service they provide. In some cases, it's non-traditional business to have that are involving minority businesses and community-based businesses and giving the opportunity to participate in this great program. Why do we exist? We have to address infrastructure issue requirements here in the county. We will make sure that we are addressing the funding problems, the MS4 problems, and public safety issues. Most important, infrastructure in the county is important. It leads to making sure that we continue to progress as a county to continue to be a great county in the world that we are. Do this by providing a number of different services, but most importantly, I think what we do is have an inclusive environment where people who are willing and able can come and participate. We don't exclude. We outreach to individuals very frequently to ensure all goods and services we provide will have the opportunity to participate in it. We engage with the community on great frequency and make sure that we're involved not only the planning, operating, design, construction of, and maintenance of projects, but also from an educational perspective. We get school systems involved, and that we have a program we'll discuss later where we make sure that the students are involved and learn about the environment and how we go about solving issues that we have. As a program fund, there's a lot of emphasis in terms of funding. The two main funds that we have: 5200 water fees and the Stormwater Enterprise Tax Fund 5100. One of the great things about this program and everything working with the Department of Environment is that we have reached out to the member Department of Environment also using our SRF funds and making sure we are maximizing every opportunity we have to be able to fund this program and exploring solutions that can. The SRF funds have led to having a source of funding that less stress the county, but also provides the funding to execute the projects that we have. We've done it over a 10-year period. It has brought tremendous benefit to the county, and we will continue to do that in conjunction to the environment. What have we accomplished? This is the size that we're most proud of. Over 428 projects, $178 million spent in design, construction, and maintenance, but most important, number three, most important, $273 million, 77%. Those funds have gone to MB and county business, which have re-energized back into the county that fund individuals who live in the county, live in the community, will hire individuals that look at them and work for them. So 50% of the man hours per quarter of the contract are performed by county residents. One of the things we are truly pleased with being part of. We have a mentor protege program where we've had cohorts. $60 million have gone to those individuals who participated in the program. 371 MPs have been installed. 4,948 total restoration acres been performed as part of this program. Where we locate, where the projects happen, you can see on the map in every district across the county. These are some of the projects, most importantly, some of the people that have formed some of the projects. Across the nation, people are incredibly encouraged to be memorized by the accomplishments that we've had with this program. They've opened up, and not only doing it with the Department of Environment, also working with the Office of Central Services and the Department of Procurement to have other individuals that are not necessarily providing services and infrastructure. They have participated in the program in the last 2 years. Tree to Teach program, another part of the program that we are extremely proud of as well, where we built outdoor classrooms in conjunction with Georgia County Public Schools. We work with the Anacostia Watershed Society to develop a program that helps to educate individuals, students, and the thought process is that if you educate the students, you will go home, educate their parents about the environment, about the importance of the environment and the thing that we're doing. These are some of the pictures of some of the projects that we complete and some of the individuals that are helping students, that are helping do planning and regeneration of the environment. What's next? We will continue to work with the Department of Environment to work on stream and pond restoration. We have phase 4 is coming up. We will ensure that we prioritize the needs of the county from a environmental standpoint. I understand one of the areas that we'll concentrate on. Ponds are the area, private ponds are like public ponds. We will make sure that we work in collaboration with the Department of Environment, prioritize and make sure that the quality of life will continue to exist in our county. That concludes our presentation.
Mr. Jones, appreciate that. Let me see if my colleagues have any questions. Ms. Fisher. Okay. I want to say one thing at least. I've appreciated this project is actually in Councilor Fisher's district, but my kitchens are downstream, and I appreciate the 9 ponds. We are, and I appreciate the 9 ponds. Pond. Mr. Dan, I know he helped him a lot during the process, but that has that has made a difference downstream, just as we hoped it would. It seemed to be working well. I'm certainly interested in the long-term maintenance and that. I know you mentioned that there is long-term maintenance and all that built in. Maybe we could talk just for a minute about that. But I that to me is a real model of how we can approach things. Was that the first big project? Well, it may have been smaller projects. But I know that was the one I was aware of due to the flooding that had going on in well run.
You speak of the
9 ponds, yeah.
Yeah, the particular project, the long,
A little closer to the mics.
the New Pines project specifically was a very, very successful project. I mean, went through its ups and downs. There were a lot of proper, I would call it, engagement for the people living in that community. They were monitoring activities out there, and I think you did a good job responding and being able to answer and provide both technical as well as functional questions or responses. Successful. They actually did, as we reduced the runoff peak flows coming through that water to Ranger. So it turned into a very outcome. And all more of the sell of the project. So that was really a contract on an outfit. So we left the successful and we got it. I did want to respond to the question if I got any maintenance of things. And you point out that without maintenance of this entire operation, basically put projects in the ground, otherwise it's best in practice. All metric that we're doing all the county. They have maintained with maintenance. Then we look not only lose correct, to say more importantly to me, you're losing functionality and purpose of those so we're in proper vision, we're putting this program together to include maintenance agreements part of the operation, as we mentioned, whether in from FE or in from other large holders. That's one of the challenges that everybody's facing is the maintenance. The maintenance costs are also product costs are direct scale, and it's a reflection of the thoughtfulness and the complete full performance package that was included this service program to within a year maintenance program. Project costs from work have months already. And it's having embedded as a functional operation reduces stress resource back to the company side of works to maintain the assets in the MD. So it's a huge lift. I'm proud of that program.
Yeah, that's great. And just a question about, so when the pond fills up, there's a rain and heavy rain where it fills up and then slowly release, right? Is that's how it works at a certain level? Because it's not a dry pond anymore. It's a pond. It lowers and increases based on rain and then releases at a time when. Who does that, or is that some kind of automatic thing, or tell me not to get too technical, but
I'll keep our figure to put allowing those students to settle down the bottom, and then based on events, it's a piece that to control the discharge a certain rate. Then